Matthew chapter 28, verse 5 through verse 9. It says, Then the angel spoke to the women. Don't be afraid, he said. I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He isn't here. He is risen from the dead, just as he said would happen. Come, see where his body was lying. And now go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead, and he is going ahead of you to Galilee. You will see him there. Remember what I have told you. The women ran quickly from the tomb. They were very frightened, but also filled with great joy, and they rushed to give the disciples the angel's message. And so I love this story of these women that have been the first to get to the tomb, and when they got there, they didn't see things the way that they were expecting to see things. They saw the stone had been rolled away. There was earthquake. They were afraid. The guards were afraid. They were frightened by the earthquake and the things that was taking place at that time. And so the women were too. But the angel of the Lord told the women, don't be afraid. And I think that the message of Easter, the message of the resurrection is simply that. Don't be afraid. Whatever you might be struggling with today, I want you to realize that the God who raises the dead can handle any situation that you might encounter. So don't be afraid. They were told to come in and look at the place where Jesus was. He's not there. He has risen. But then they were told to go quickly and to tell the disciples that he is risen from the dead. The good news of the gospel that Jesus Christ has conquered death. Death no longer has victory. Death no longer has sting. That is great news. But oftentimes it's news that we as the church, we just sit on. You see, we go to our resurrection services. We are excited that Jesus rose from the dead, and we think it's all just about what God has done for us. But we're supposed to go and tell others. And so this week, as we have just experienced Resurrection Day, I do pray that we as the church would go out and tell others that Jesus Christ is alive, that he has been raised from the dead, and that gives us hope. We don't have to be afraid any longer.